Hello everybody and welcome to another Xbox episode. So as I was saying in my other videos, which you've probably heard by now a couple times if you're actively paying attention to me, which I doubt. Yeah, each day of the week's gonna have a theme. Monday shall be monsters, so I'm going to play a game that incorporates a lot of monsters. This is actually one of my most favorite games. I'd rate it up there in the top 10, along with Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, actually. Because it's somewhere in between. You fight giant monsters, much bigger than Monster Hunter, but in a Dark Soulsian way. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma. Oh dear. Going to have to turn off this amazing music, just so I can monetize. Sadly. Though I will research it and see if I can have music on. Why are you checking downloadable content? Don't be absurd. I haven't downloaded anything, and I'm not online. As much as I would love to be. Music off, sadly. Okay. Should be fun. Oh, I kind of like it. I like certain games without music because it gives this sort of feeling of, oh, I'm in a real world. Like if you turn off the music in Oblivion, it gets much better. I'm going to start a new game. Yeah, my data will be lost. Yes, I know. One of the most annoying things about this game, though, is that you can't have more than one save per save device. See, when it's asking if I want to connect to Xbox Live. So in this game, you're one character and you have one character who's always with you and they're like your permanent thing. But if you go online, you can hire other people's people to be with you as well. And it's really fun. Like, well, unless you look at it and you see that one level 999 character who costs like infinity to summon, and you can't really get infinity. In another place, in another life, another child of man blazes your path.
How dark it's gotten.
Oh my god, it's dark. I better turn on my lamp.
Have you a light source?
Yeah, I got a light source. Turned it on.
Only there for reason. We must cleave a path onward. The dragon's roost.
They do like talking. They like talking a lot. This is just the prologue thingy, so looting anything doesn't actually do anything for your character. But it's still fun to throw things around and, like people. Get over here. Yeah, you can pick up people. Throw them.
Final station of our long struggle.
Oh my gosh, it's the main enemy! Ah! Oh god, I'm on fire.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Forge in my fire, the next link in the endless chain.
I never actually stayed by to hear what he would say, silly dragon.
A gateway to the rift. Here.
These rift stones are what are used to summon pawns, as the other people are called. This is just the tutorial level, so it'll give me 2 random pawns, one archer and one mage, to go with my... What is he, a warrior?
Our kind is
She's already gonna heal me.
by the grace of your guidance. I'll heal your wounds.
So one of the nice things about having a big party is you get a variety of people and then you're ready for a variety of situations. You can order them and it's really quite useful. The mages, I usually prefer a mage that has healing spells. I usually prefer to have 2 mages, actually.
Attack!
Unless, of course, I'm one of those mages. Yeah, I got it.
I'll get the weaklings out.
Ah, another thing. You notice how that guy just said, I'll get the weak ones. what you can do is you can set their kind of disposition, and that determines how and what they'll fight, which is kind of like a thing in Monster Hunter where... Oh, where are they going? I've never been this way. It's probably just a way around it. But, yeah, like in Monster Hunter, you can set your cats, or Cha-Cha and Kiamba, to do... well, to attack certain things. In the cats, you can change it so they attack large monsters or small monsters, or don't attack at all. If they don't attack at all, it's usually because you want them to be ones that focus on healing you or buffing you, and that's really cool. But you can't quite do that in this game. They have to attack, that's kind of a thing. But you can set up their spells and such in such a way that they have a lot of buffing spells, a lot of healing spells, so they're more focused on you. Oh god, no. Like if I say help, the mage will start casting spells that help our team. If I say help again, she should, yeah, she will imbue my weapons with fire. It's just like simple stuff like that. And then if you say come, they'll stop doing whatever they're doing, run over to you and see what you want. You can pick up explosive barrels and chuck them. That's all. They say worm, they mean dragon. Worm is worm with a Y is an old way of saying dragon. The environment does play a big part in this game, such as that explosive barrel I threw. It does that a lot. You can actually... Whoop, that's not what I wanted. You can pick up enemies, too. Throw them. Be like, go get it. That's not gonna help. So, left bumper and right bumper. Left bumper shield attacks, and, well, shield skills, and right bumper is sword attacks and skills. If I hold right bumper and press Y, Skyward Lash. Shield summons, that's cool. Fall damage is a thing, so don't let the harpies pick you up too high, or you will fall and die. And it's really troublesome because it doesn't autosave too often. It's another thing. Save often.
Let's join you.
Because you will die.
Rain steel upon it.
I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to do that too, but I don't know how.
I cannot suffer the worm to work any further across.
I say and then I do it. I guess you just hold it and you like hold the monster down. Whatever.
Arisen! This way, sir!
That number, 1,121, that's my health. You have a big health number. I mean, in my opinion, it's big. B is the interact button for pretty much everything. But you'll notice that there is a darker gray part. When you take damage, you get temporary damage and permanent damage. It's like any fighting game. But you can heal up to the temporary damage, but you can't heal up to the permanent damage. And stamina bar determines everything. The little orange bar under it. If I'm running, it slowly drains. But if I jump, it drains a chunk. Welcome to the first monster we fight. Unless you count dragons and goblins. Yes, this is a chimera, a three-headed beast, head of body of a lion, back, legs, and head of a goat, and tail of a snake. So to fight this monster, what we want to do is if you try to pick up a large enough monster, you will just grab onto it. And then you could attack it. It's probably not the best place because after every attack it freaks out. If you're close enough to the head, that will fling you off. Haha! Cut off the tail. Up next is the goat. Didn't want you. Using skills uses a lot of stamina, so be aware you aren't tired out. If you are tired out, you stop whatever you're doing and you go into a little recovery animation, but your pawns can come over and revive you. Darn, you knocked me off. Get back here. You want to stop the goat? Okay. The goat has been silenced, killed. All that's left is to kill the rest of it, which is the lion. I don't know what manner of creature devised such a thing, but probably some mad scientist. This is the boss monster of the tutorial. Once we beat this, we will get to make our own character. Oh, ow.
Already alive.
Ah, there he is. Oh yeah, slaying the lion will cripple its physical attack, alright, by killing it.
I'm on my way.
Very well.
If you tell them to come while she's trying to cast a spell, she'll stop and then continue casting the spell. Which resets the time it takes to cast a spell, so be wary
Take
of that.
hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
So on to character creation. And countless lifetimes come to pass. Oh, stop it. Screen, stop. This is the trouble with this recording device. It gives me funny lines. Le plaisir. I can't read French. The delightful and ever novel pleasure of a useless occupation. Henry de Reginier or something. So here, oh, I turned off the music. There's some really awesome background music. But basically a portal opened up in the sky, released about 1 billion harpies, and a dragon. The dragon, whenever he dies, he always comes back, and so does the Arisen. The Arisen's like an immortal creature who has the power to summon and wield pawns. And the dragon makes the Arisen, as we will see later. Later being this time? Yeah, later being this time. We'll get there. Fell from the heavens above. It's really awkward with no music, actually. His blind blue eyes. Pale, glassy eyes. It's weird how they count the dragon noises and the harpy noises as music. I don't think they should, but he's basically running around eating everything. And there's our tiny island, which he is coming to mess with. So, on to character creation? On to character creation. Let's create a character. What shall we be? I'm thinking a dude, obviously. Name? Of course. We know exactly what name we're going for. Oops. lowercase. If we type Sars in all caps, then it knows we're talking about the severe acute respiratory syndrome, which is a terrible, terrible disease. Let's just go with the base one. Ooh, test voice. I like that one. Type 4. Let's make more detailed edits, because I don't like that face. Preset faces. Let's not go into too much detail, but pick one we like. That one looked like Gandalf. These all look like the dwarves from The Hobbit. Is that a ponytail? What kind of person wears a ponytail? Badass, that's who. He looks slightly worried. I don't care. Preset bodies. Yeah. Using a preset body will override previous bodies. What does a Tyrant look like? Tyrants... That, I guess. Slight... Oh, dear. Hi.